So for this lesson, we're focusing on our own ideas of death. Next week, we're going to talk about the sociological and kind of the psychological foundation of why we fear death and what we do as a result. But today, we're going to talk about just our first gut instincts of how we think about death. Are we scared of it? Are we not? What are we scared of? What are we not? And we're going to do that through two different things. The first is we're going to do a self-inventory. This is located in the front of your textbook by Kastenbaum. This is entirely for your own records because part of the whole vision of this course is that you have one idea of death in the beginning. We go through 15 weeks of stuff, and in theory, your ideas might change by the end. So you're going to take this self-inventory, keep it somewhere for your records. You are going to need it around week 15 when you do a reflection, but you're not turning it into me. You're never going to be graded on this. And so I want you to take the opportunity to be really honest and take the self-reflection very slowly so you can think and really try to put yourself in that scenario. This may be the first time you've ever thought about your own death or the death of your loved ones in a concrete way. Might be a little hard. You can always reach out to me. I can point you towards counseling services or other things like that. But just play with these ideas for a little bit. Think them through. The second part of kind of coming to grips with how we think about death is that we're watching a movie called Wit. This was never really a big blockbuster cinema movie. It was a made-for-HBO movie starring Emma Thompson. It's a very hard movie to watch in a lot of ways. It's a straightforward, unflinching portrait of death from stage 4 ovarian cancer and death within a medical trial. So it's a medicalized death in a hospital setting with a woman who doesn't have a large support system. And I don't want to ruin the whole movie because you are required to watch it. It is a hard movie to watch. I'd recommend you watch it with some tissues. As you watch this, I don't want you just to be receiving the information passively. I want you to be engaging with it in a real way. So there's some assigned discussion questions for you to work out as you watch the movie. These, again, are being kept for your records. They're not turned in for points, but you will need them for, I don't know, let's say the midterm, because the themes that come up in this movie are themes that come up throughout the first half of the course, and they're themes that one, I don't know, let's say could write an essay about. So I would suggest you look at it really critically, take those discussion questions carefully, and if you have any questions about anything we're covering this week, or anything that came up in the process of self-reflection and reflecting on this movie and thinking about your own ideas about death, just send me an email. I'm here.